Hello again, it's Kat. I hope y'all are having a nice day. Here in Cleveland, Ohio, we've had a bunch of storms come through and now there's a threat of tornadoes and flooding. But I'm from the South and that's how it was there. I just got me two little birdies. They're little parakeets. And they're talking up a storm. So I'm going to do a negative space. I seem to be stuck in that right at the moment. And I've got some gold leaf that I might put on. And I've got copper. I know you can't see it through this. But what I did was strip a copper wire and then cut it into pieces. Some pieces are long, some are short. Now, you got to be really careful with this. If you decide to do this, mine was an extension cord that was bad. And these fine little wires, there was like 20, and they were just so little that it was like getting a sand spur, if you know what a sand spur is, in your foot, or a sliver of wood or whatever. Anyway, you can see how tiny it is. There's even a hair in there. That's from my dog. And it took me a while to get 2 containers full. But I wanted real copper. And over time, if it's exposed, it'll turn green. Copper just does that. And you ladies know that if you're dealing with copper bottom pans. So I might even try that. I've got my tweezers all ready. Well, I did. Now I've lost them. Okay, I just have to get another set. Oh, they're in the other room. I was cleaning them. I got a whole set from a company called Wish. A set of like 3 or 4. They're really nice. I paid free with shipping. Shipping was like $2 because this stuff comes out of China. And to them, you know, $2 in shipping is a fortune because they really don't pay shipping. That's the free trade that's going on between China and the United States, even though we have to pay to ship something over there. They don't. Anyway, that's politics. I'm going to use white as my negative space. Last couple of days I've used black, and boy is that a mess. There's the lady Christina, and she always gets a mess with her black. I'm just going to put it around the edges. And I'm going to leave the middle alone. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to use my little cup. And I'm going to try doing a fast flip cup. I don't know how fast. I haven't got as good as some of the ladies. Man, they can flip that cup in no time and never lose a drop of paint. Okay, the last thing I want coming out It's the first color I put in. So I'm going to do gold. I want to put a little bit of gold flake in with the gold paint. Not to overpower it, but enough to just give it some sparkle. And a little bit of brown. I use Deco paints. I'm starting to get some Apple Barrel because they've got some fantastic bright colors. And you can always tone it down if you feel like it. Okay, I'm using coconut milk serum. I want a lot of cells. I think a glob just fell in there. Sometimes I think these little birdies are cussing at me for being in their room. But it was my room before it was theirs. I've only had them since Sunday. And they are so sweet. But they're scared of me right now. So I'm not messing with them. Okay, now we're going with some blue. This is a bright blue. I had to mix it because I didn't have bright blue, and I just tend to get the color I want. Real easy by mixing it myself. Apple Barrel and Deco, because I'm on the cheap side. I want everything, and I did get a refund on the torches that quit working shortly after I got them, and of course I chose to go buy another. So we'll see how that works. I guess right now I should worry about getting the paint spread. Last night I did a painting, and like I said, it was negative black space, and in the process the paint dried before I even got the paint on. So I was having a horrible time trying to blow out edges. And since I don't have a torch, I used a heat gun to try to get rid of air bubbles, and that didn't work so well. I joined a private group and a bunch of nice ladies. We're all sharing pictures and experiences, and everybody's learning from everybody. We all have our little niches and little secrets. Okay, now let's back to pouring. Oil, preparing the cup. Rats. Okay, browns. I don't want to go over half of this little measuring cup, because I tend to have more paint than I need. I love this apple barrel cranberry. I got a real talker behind me. That little baby's just talking up a storm. Okay, I guess we're ready to try to flip this thing. I think that's the first time I did not make a gigantic mess. I'll put the lids on while I'm waiting for the paint to settle. I can't poke a hole in it because that's hard plastic. I got the TV on in the background. I always have the TV on. I did not paint the inside because I want it to grab on, the paint to grab on. It's the white's starting to set up. Okay, let's try this. I can see in canvas. This is usually not how people do it, but if you want to go back, there's no rules. The gold almost looks green. I know I'm stretching my cells. I did not glide the paint. I actually scraped it, which I should not have done. Now let's see if I can get these cells back in shape. Need some more white. I'm just going along the edge so the color grabs it. I just want this sporadic color to go over the edge. It's hard for me to talk when I'm so intense into something. I'm sorry, people. Okay, I'm gonna take a straw and try to blow some out. Now flip it around. Ah, I just wiped my nose with white paint. Okay, I like this. I got this little tool. I had it for sculpting, and it does great of pulling little feathers out. Even where you shouldn't do it. Break some of these big cells up. I don't think they look so hot. Okay, now get my gold leaf out. I've never used gold leaf before. I've got pretty good sized chunks here. Just using it to complement the other gold. I got a piece of gold leaf on my thumb. Kind of stuck there. It's a small 8 by 10, so I gotta be careful and not overdo it. But I want it in odd places. Like I said, I've never done this before, so. I won't use copper at the same time as using gold. That would be way too much. Just make sure it's all laying down. That kind of looks random, don't you think? Maybe one more piece. If I can grab one more piece. My sides are drying. I guess that's in good form, because I'm done. Hope you all enjoyed it. I sure did. And see you next time. Bye-bye.